A very good morning to all my dear students. I am Arvind Dobriyal and you all are welcome to the e-learning portal of Cambridge International School, Daswa. So dear students, we are reading the supplementary reader, that is Snapshots. The chapter that is going on is Albert Einstein at School, written by Patrick Pringle. So before reading further, let's have a quick recap of the story so far. We have read so far that Albert Einstein was studying in a German school in Munich. His history teacher, Mr. Braun, asked him in which year Napoleon was defeated at Waterloo by the Prussians. The boy confessed bluntly that he did not know the year and he must have forgotten. The teacher wanted to know if Einstein ever tried to learn. Einstein again said with usual honesty that he did not see any point in learning dates. He argued that one can always look up the dates in a book. There was no sense in learning facts, which was not the aim of education. Then the teacher asked the boy to tell the class his theory of education. Then Einstein told the class that in his opinion it was more important to know the ideas than to learn dates or facts. He would rather like to know why the soldiers tried to kill one another. The teacher shouted that Einstein was a disgrace to the school and he had better ask his father to take him away. Albert felt very miserable. It was a bad day for him. He did not feel like going back to that hateful school the following morning also. But his father was not likely to take him away until he had taken his diploma. Being poor, he was putting up in a room in the poorest part of Munich. He hated that place also because of slum atmosphere. His landlady beat her children regularly and on weekends she herself was thrashed by her drunk husband. Albert was lucky to have a very sincere friend, Yuri. He discussed his problem of schooling as well as lodging with him. He doubted if he would ever pass the exams for the school diploma. He discussed his problem with his cousin Elsa when she came to Munich. She advised him not to take all that very seriously and just repeat whatever he learned in the examination. But his problem was that he was not good at learning things by heart. She inquired which book he was carrying under his arm. It was a book on geology and not a textbook at all. He studied it because he liked the subject. His second interest was music. He played upon his violin regularly until his landlady asked him to stop that noise. Albert wanted to go to Milan. He requested Yuri to get him a doctor's certificate that he had a nervous breakdown and he must leave the city. Now, after the quick recap of whatever we have read so far, let's read further. Page number 28. The author says that Yuri did not think the idea was a success because it was merely likely for a doctor to advise something like that. Albert still wanted to give it a try and find a doctor that specializes in nerves. Yuri offers to ask one of his friends about such a doctor. Albert expressed his gratitude. Then Yuri told him not to have his hopes high but little. Albert was all hopeful and positive about finding a suitable doctor that will be willing to help him. He was full of hope and Yuri had never seen him feeling like that. Albert told him not to worry about that because a day or two at school would restore him back to his troubled state. Albert was right, and when Yuri saw him the next time, he was actually in trouble. By this time, Albert had given up, and he actually was expecting a nervous breakdown if it continued like this. This would have surely made the doctor's work easier. While giving him the address, Yuri conveyed to him that he has just found out a doctor for him and he has an appointment with him the next evening. Albert read the doctor's name, which was Dr. Ernst Weil, and asked Yuri if he specialized in nerves. Yuri told him that he was not exactly a neurospecialist and that he qualified as a doctor only last week. He also told him that he could be his first patient. Yuri mentioned that he has known him for a while and now he warned Albert not to tell a lie because the doctor was not a fool. Yuri asked him to be honest and not pretend to have a nervous issue. He immediately mentioned that it was also not possible because Albert is the world's worst liar. He spent the next day thinking about all he was going to say to the doctor. He thought so much that he feared he would actually get a nervous breakdown. Now, the explanation of page number 29. Albert went to see the doctor and told him that he really does not have the right choice of words to describe his miserable situation. The friendly doctor confronted him and told him that Yuri had already done it for him. He turned out that Yuri had told Dr. Weil the entire truth and how Albert wanted the doctor to think that he had a nervous breakdown because of his school. Now, Albert expressed his displeasure with Dr. Weil, knowing the entire truth because he felt that the doctor would not help him now. As a result, he would have to go back to school. But again, the friendly doctor confronted him by saying that his situation was well understood, even when he had not told anything about it. Albert was surprised with the doctor's reply and asked him how he got to know all about Albert. The doctor very professionally replied that if Albert were not really close to a nervous breakdown, he would not be really seeing him. Then he inquired about Albert's plans once he gets out of the school. Albert tells him that he plans on going to live with his parents in Italy, where he would join an Italian college. The doctor expresses his lack of clarity on the subject of admission in college without a school diploma. Albert assures him that his mathematics teacher would provide him with a reference that is good enough to get admission in that college. Albert claimed to have learned all about mathematics that is taught in the school and even some more. The doctor is still not convinced if the college idea would succeed, but he is definitely convinced about the fact that Albert's going to school is not doing anyone good. Thus, he confirms if a 6 months away from school period would be enough to put his plans in that place. Dr. Weil tells him that he understands the situation so well because he had just stopped being a student. He even refuses to take his fees and asks him to take Yuri for a meal. Now, page number 30. So, the author further says that on seeing the certificate, Yuri assures him that 6 months is a good time period because Just in case things go wrong, Albert could come back to finish his school diploma. Albert reassures Yuri that this is not going to happen because he is never going back to that particular place or school. He conveyed his idea of taking the certificate to the head of the school the next day, while Yuri reminded him to get the reference letter from the mathematics teacher. Mr. Koch, the mathematics teacher, gave Albert a nice referral. He even went to the extent of saying that Albert would soon be ready to teach him, which Albert thought was saying too much, probably out of respect for his teacher. Mr. Mr. Koch then put it in different words but furnished the reference in a way to make it very smooth for Albert to enter any college to pursue education in higher mathematics. The teacher expresses his displeasure about Albert leaving, but again he knew that Albert was wasting his time there. Albert instantly corrected him by saying that Mr. Koch's class was the only class where he was not wasting his time. Albert did not tell him anything about his leaving, but Mr. Koch could identify it long before Albert realized himself, and also because of his referral. To his surprise, Albert was called into the head's room, although he was not aware of the reason and was himself going to make an appointment. But he was happy that it saved him the trouble of waiting for 1 or 2 hours to meet him. Albert did not put much thought into why he was called into the office, but somehow he knew it. To his utmost surprise, Einstein was told that he was not going to be punished this time. The headmaster expressed that he is done with all his laziness and wishes to no longer have him there. Albert's first thought was if he was being expelled. Now, the explanation of page number 31. So, the head of the school was pretty serious and suggested that he left school on his own instead of being expelled because it would be easier for both the parties. Albert still did not understand what crime he had committed. The head teacher explained how his presence is creating trouble for teachers to give lessons to the other students and how no work can be done when he is around while standing there. Albert felt that certificate was burning a hole in his pocket, which means that the money he had spent on extracting the certificate had gone waste as the certificate was rendered useless. He was anyway being sent away from the school. Albert expresses that he was anyway going to leave, to which the teacher replies that at least for the first time they are agreeing on something. At that moment, Albert was being driven by his desire to tell the head teacher the truth and what he thought about the school. But somehow he managed to resist it because at last his wish was fulfilled. He walked straight out of the school while ignoring the head teacher's instruction with his head high. He did not even look back at the place where he had spent the most terrible years of his life. He met Yuri before leaving, who wished him well and hoped he would be happy in the country he was going to. Elsa was also back in Berlin with her family, thus, there was no one else he would say goodbye to. Now, dear students, I am going to conclude what we have read today. We have read that Albert wanted the doctor to know that he had a nervous breakdown and prescribe that the root cause of it is school and he should stay away from the school for at least 6 months. This is where Yuri agrees and sets up an appointment with his friend, a freshly qualified doctor who he wants is hard to be fooled. Albert thinks about his conversation with the doctor so much that at this point he is actually nervous. On meeting the doctor, he comes to know that Yuri has already told him everything and the doctor is ready to help him. The doctor understands how tiring school can be and asks Albert his plans after he gets out of the school and realizes he is doing no good to him or anyone by staying there in the school. He hands him his medical certificate and in turn asks him to take Yuri out for a meal. Although excited, Albert had no money to spare. He took Yuri out for the supper. He is next seen with his maths teacher who is giving him a referral to make it easier for him to get into a college for pursuing higher mathematics. Einstein had studied all the maths they teach in the school and even some more. He is then summoned to the head teacher's room where he is told to walk away because hardly any serious work can be accomplished when he is present in the class. Albert wanted to tell the head teacher the truth and what he thought about the school, but he resisted it and walked straight out of the school with his head high. He said goodbye to his only friend Yuri. At last, Albert was out of the school. Now, I hope you have understood the chapter. On the basis of your understanding the chapter, I have selected some questions for you. I hope you will do all these questions by yourself. So, till the next class we meet, take care of yourself and keep learning. Thank you.